Hi there, dear Truth Warriors, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Petra Van Dale. I'm a life coach, breathwork facilitator, and advocate for survivors of narcissistic and emotional abuse. Today, I want to take a little bit of a deeper dive into narcissists playing the victim. And as you all know, narcissists are master manipulators, and they play the victim at any given situation. And this can leave you feeling numb, can leave you feeling guilty, drained, and questioning your own reality. So why do they do this? It's really very simple. By dramatizing, over-dramatizing themselves and the situation, they gain sympathy and they gain support from others. This is their whole intention, is to simply gain sympathy and support. So when they feel threatened, when you call them out on their behavior, when you speak the truth, whatever integrity you use in any situation with the narcissist, this will send them into a tailspin. They will feel that they're losing control of you and the situation, and therefore they will go about playing the victim. That's a simple reason. They want to gain control over you, they want to maintain that control, and they want to control others in that whole process. So there are three things to look out for, three patterns. As I've said in previous videos, if someone displays toxic behavior, we all do it. This can happen once, maybe happen twice. It doesn't mean that they are a narcissist. But when you realize and when you take into account that you notice a pattern with these people, playing the victim, gaslighting you, blame shifting, all of these things, when you see a pattern that has been going on for months, probably even years, that's when you know you're dealing with someone extremely toxic, someone most definitely to be a narcissist. So look out for these three patterns. The first one is an exaggeration of their situation. Again, this is to gain sympathy. So the toxic friend that I speak of very often in videos, she would say things like, "Oh my God, I'm bleeding. I'm suffering abdominal bleeding, and I think I'm going to die, and I feel terrible. I need you here ASAP because I believe I'm dying. There's something terribly wrong with me." So it was totally over exaggerated. And yet in that point in time, I would drop what I was doing, even if it was the middle of the night, and I would rush to her assistance. There's the people pleasing involved there as well. As you can see on my part, I would rush to see how can I help? What can I do to soften what you're going through, to soften your grievances? So that is number one, an exaggeration of their hardships, of their situation. Number two is blame shifting. If they see that they're not getting fuel from you, the fuel that they desire, they will shift the blame onto you. Again, coming back to my own experience, it was an Easter weekend. This toxic friend had a fight with the man in her life at that time, and he had chosen to just leave, to just leave her alone for a couple of days. But because it was an Easter weekend, there was all this drama involved. So she phoned me and she was sending me text messages of all the drama. And, he just left me. He just left me here all on my own during an Easter weekend. I feel so sorry for myself. No one loves me. No one wants me. It just went on and on and on. And I just sat and listened to this. So I was not giving her fuel. I did not respond very much. I didn't offer to come and help her or to be with her. So because she wasn't getting her way, she shifted blame. And she said to me, "Because of you, I am alone this weekend, this Easter weekend. Because of you meddling in our affairs, he chose to leave me. Because of you," whatever it was, this is the reason why I'm on my own. This is the reason why we're having problems in our relationship. It's all because of you. So instead of taking responsibility and acknowledging that she had done some serious stuff in order for him to make the decision to leave for that weekend, instead of taking it on as her own, she blame shifted. This is another pattern. The third pattern is emotional manipulation. So using guilt to control and manipulate your emotions, as was done to me, because of you. And if you don't come over this weekend, this Easter weekend that I'm all on my own, then you're a bad friend, you don't have integrity. I'm going to tell, I don't know, some of the secrets I'd shared with her. I'm going to tell your secrets to this and that person. So there was a whole lot of guilt tripping involved there. And sometimes I would fall for it, and other times I would just step away, not give an answer, just isolate myself from that whole situation. So these are the three patterns. And let me just go through them once again. These are the signs that you need to watch out for, and make sure it's a pattern. If it's a one-off, it's a one-off. But what you need to focus on here is this a pattern? Am I experiencing this so often that it's driving me nuts? So again, the 3 points: exaggeration of their hardships in order to gain sympathy, not only from you, but also from others around you. Number 2 is blame shifting. If they're not getting the correct fuel from you, they will blame you for their problems, blame you for their hardships, guilt trip you. And the third one is emotional manipulation. This is the guilt tripping used to control and manipulate your emotions. So narcissists will always play the victim, whether it's crocodile tears, bawling their eyes out because of something so small it wouldn't affect anyone else, but they take that little bit of information or that little bit of something and they turn it into the story of chaos and drama. This is them playing the victim. It's sickening, and it's something that they will do. It's usually a last resort. First, they will try to regain the control over you. If that doesn't work, then, oh, look at me, poor me. Don't fall for it. Recognize the pattern and then go about setting your boundaries, standing up for yourself. Say no when you mean no, saying yes when you mean yes. Stop the people pleasing. Yes, it's a disease. People pleasing is a disease, but it is one that you can recover from simply by setting your boundaries, stating your truth, standing up for yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, please just give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in hearing and viewing more content. Love to all of you. Stay safe and stay healthy.